you should comment what question was your first one, or which ones or how many questions you answered yes to. At the end, we will see my answers. Alright, let's get started. First, have you ever visited Australia? Australia. No, it does not count if you are from Australia, or like you were born and live in Australia, born and raised in Australia. Sorry, it does not count. But if you are from there, let me know, because that would be very exciting to me. I've always wanted to visit. Number 2, have you ever run a marathon? Three. Have you ever gone skydiving? 4. Have you ever been scuba diving? Scuba diving, that's a good trigger word. Have you ever been scuba diving? 5. Have you ever owned a boat? If you have, congratulations, that's a big deal. Also, invite me. No, I'm joking. 6. Have you ever learned to play a musical instrument well? Not just like you play one song. Sorry if there's some background noise. My neighbors are kind of loud, but we will keep going, and I'll try to edit that out as much as possible. What was number 6 again? Have you ever learned to play a musical instrument well? It does not count if you only know how to play one song in the keyboard. Calling myself out over here. And feel free to guess the song. I think you would ever guess it. Alright. Number 7. Have you ever gone camping alone? If you do that, please be careful. Number 8. Have you ever ridden a motorcycle? Here, I will only count it if you were the driver. If you were in the back seat, it does not count. Have you ever broken a bone? That's a classic. I remember when I was learning English, that was always the question that they would use as an example for never have I broken a bone, never have I blah blah blah, or like have you ever da da da. That was always like, have you ever broken a bone? So have you? What would your answer be? I wonder how many people will say not to my knowledge just because they didn't check it out. That's a good one. I think I hope that a lot of people will say yes to this one. Have you ever traveled outside your country, like gone abroad for visiting family, for moving abroad, for just vacation, or learning a new language? That's a good one. Maybe you studied abroad. Number 11. This is a cool one. Have you ever been on a cruise? Have you been on a cruise? Okay. Number 12. Oh, I'm so jealous of this one. Well, I guess it's a no for me. Have you ever seen a whale in the wild? A whale in the wild. It's one of my main goals in life, like one of things in my bucket list. 13. Have you ever gone bungee jumping? Number 14. Have you ever spoken a second language fluently? A second language. That can be Spanish. That can be English if English is not your first language, like me. It can be Italian, Portuguese, Arabic, Chinese, like Mandarin or Cantonese, Japanese, like literally any language. Have you spoken any language besides your mother tongue fluently? Have you ever lived in another state or province? So you were born in a state, you were raised there, and then you moved states. I don't know about... The thing is, if you were born and immediately you moved and never moved again, I don't think that counts. But at your discretion, if you want to say yes and go to bed, valid. And I'm saying, if you've lived in another country, I'll give that one to you too. Technically, you are in another state. Just another state in another country. Number 16. Have you ever gone on a blind date? A blind date, a blind date, a blind date. Have you ever? Okay. Have you ever dyed your hair a non-natural color? I don't think mine shows anymore. I'm in the process of removing it, probably in the first 2-3 videos. And my channel, you can still see my pink hair, which I had for 6 years. I had it for 6 years exactly. And that was crazy. Well, 6 years and a little bit actually. I loved it. Like, I probably will go back at some point. It's very fun. It gives you a lot of personality without like doing a lot of work, you know. People just approach you to talk about your hair, which is the coolest thing ever for me because I'm kind of shy. It was great for college, but yeah. Have you ever pink, blue, purple, like a bright yellow, like a cool yellow, not like a you bleached your hair wrong yellow, you know? I guess bleaching your hair would already be dyeing it a non-natural color. 18. Have you ever ridden a horse? A horse. Have you ever ridden a horse? Okay. Number 19. Have you ever stayed in a hostel? In a hostel? Where are my Europeans at? Or anyone from another place who goes to Europe? I just know it's very popular there. But I know it exists in other places, don't worry. One day I can tell you the story of me going to a hostel. That was a crazy thing. Number 20. Have you ever been on television? Maybe you were in a game show. Maybe you were interviewed on the streets. Maybe you did something really cool, like got an award, and you went to the news to talk about that. Have you ever been on television? Maybe you're an actor or actress. How cool. Okay, got it. Have you ever won more than $500? But I will say whatever your currency is like, do the conversion and make it like a good enough number. But let's just say $500 in a contest or a raffle. Tell me your secrets if you have them. Number 22. Have you ever been to a music festival? A music festival. Okay. Number 23. Have you ever gotten a tattoo? If so, how many? I think you should leave that in the comments actually. I love when people ask me about my tattoos. I love to talk about people's tattoos, so if you have any stories, a number of tattoos, anything like really common, because I would genuinely love to hear that. Have you ever gone surfing? That's number 24. Yeah. Number 25. Have you ever taken a cross-country road trip? And hear me out. If you live in a tiny country, it doesn't matter where. If you live in a tiny country, and it's like you drive 2 hours and you're in 3 different countries, I will say, have you ever taken a cross-continent road trip, or like I'm gonna say more than 20-hour drive road trip, like one way? All right, number 26. We've done half the questions. Have you said yes yet? Maybe some of you are asleep already. If you haven't said yes yet, you have 25 more chances. 26. Have you ever met a celebrity? And that could be just like in the airport, you saw someone, you know. When I was young, I met my favorite soccer player from my local team. He is very famous, but it was the coolest thing ever. Actually, then I also met one of the goalkeepers who is playing in the World Cup right now. Pretty cool stuff. He's from the town next to my town. Water break. Maybe you need one too. We are at number 27. Alright. Have you ever gone hunting? Number 28. Have you ever lived by yourself? Okay. 29. Have you ever been skiing or snowboarding or both? I mean, of course, but have you ever done any of those? Okay. Have you ever taken dance lessons? And that can be a specific type of dance or just like a general dance class. Okay. Number 31, that's a fun one. Have you ever ridden a limousine? I don't know if I'm saying that right in English. Limousine. I think that could be right. A limo. I think people just say limo, right? Have you ever adopted a pet from a shelter? Okay. Okay. Number 33. Have you ever been in a wedding party? Number 34. Have you ever written a letter to a public official? Wow, what a serious question. Number 35. Have you ever attended a professional sporting event? Basketball, soccer, American football. Number 36. Have you ever gone ziplining? This is a fun one. Okay. Number 37. Have you ever stayed awake for 24 hours straight? Phew. Rough times. If you did, I hope it was for fun and not for like work, college, school. Have you ever participated in a protest or demonstration? Okay. Number 39. Have you ever grown your own vegetables? The pandemic hit some of us hard, so I'm expecting a couple yeses there. Okay. Number 40. We're almost there. Have you ever been on a jury? 41. Have you ever ridden in a hot air balloon? Hot air balloon, hot air balloon, hot air balloon, hot air balloon. Okay. Wow. 42. Have you ever taken a college course for fun? Not just a college course, but a college course for fun. And for the people who are saying, who would ever do that? Yes, there are people who do that. Have you ever gone fishing? Okay. And if so, what did you catch? 44. Have you ever visited a foreign country by yourself? So traveling abroad alone. Okay. 45. Have you ever performed on stage? That could be acting, that could be singing, any type of performance, dancing, I'll accept, but on a stage with an audience. 46. Have you ever gone backpacking for multiple days? Wow. I feel like some of these there are some extremes here. Number 47. Have you ever learned how to sail? Number 48. Have you ever volunteered abroad? Number 49. We're getting close to the end. Have you ever lived without a smartphone for a full year? And I'm saying that only counts once, like after you got your first phone, you know, like you gave up your phone for a year. Not when you were 6 and you didn't have a phone, you know. So, yes, there are rules to these. But have you? And if you haven't said yes, have you ever watched ASMR? So if you got to here and if you got to that question, that's a yes for you, and you can go to bed. I'm feeling generous today. No, I'm joking. So if I hope this is not too rough. If you have said yes to other questions and you are awake, let me know which ones, and if not, what you'd like to say yes to in the next video. But as promised, I will tell you how many times I said yes to these 50 questions. And I had 20 yeses. So please tell me how many you did. And I hope this video helped you relax, fall asleep,